Hi, Peter Charles here, Hooked for Life Fly Fishing. And recently a comment came across one of my videos about casting fast rods, and I've heard people say exactly the same thing for literally decades. It's the same comment that comes up all the time. You can't feel the load of the rod, you have to overline them, they make you work too hard, so on and so on and so on. Even some pretty damn good casters have run into this and commented that fast rods are no good because. So I'm going to go out into the schoolyard again. It's Saturday, no kids out there. I'm going to go into the schoolyard. We're going to take my G. Loomis Asquith 9-foot 6 weight. That's a pretty stiff, very fast rod. And we're going to go out there with an Airflow Elite 6 weight line, which is an AFTMA standard weight line. I mean, it's 160 grains over 30 feet. It's not an overweight line. And we're going to go out there and we're going to cast it, and we'll see how that works and what it takes to cast a fast rod easily. Okay, I'm out here with a G. Loomis Asquith 9-foot 6 weight. This is not exactly a soft rod. It's fairly stiff and it's very fast. And yet I'm able to cast it without any effort. And I'm using an Airflow Elite 6 weight line, which is a standard AFTMA rated line. It's not a heavy line. It's not overweight. I'm not overlining this rod. And there it goes. And you notice how slow I'm going. It's the opposite to what the name suggests. The rod says fast, which means for us, it means go slow. Even coming off of grass, which is not the best, it's fine. It just lays out nice and straight, you know, even though I've got a bit of a headwind here. You know, no effort involved whatsoever. It just goes. As long as you give the rod time to load. If you overpower these rods, bad things happen. So the key to casting a fast rod is to go nice and slow. Take your time. Let the rod load. Feel the load. The rod will work for you. But if you try to muscle it, bad things are going to happen. So the worst thing you can do is muscle a rod. Just let it do its thing, and it works. I mean, that's all we need to do. Give the rod a chance to work. You don't have to beat these things up. You don't have to cast hard. I'm casting at like 40-something feet right now, which is more than what you would need for average trout fishing. No haul, nothing. And I'm coming off of grass too, which is not the best. And it's not a problem. Works fine. Just take it up nice and easy. Let the back cast roll out. Boom. That one even recoiled back a bit to me. So when you're working with these stiff, fast rods, slow down. And if you think you've slowed down a lot, slow down again. You can go ridiculously slow with these things. I mean, very, very slow. I mean, how slow can you get? Still got out there. So you don't have to muscle these rods at all. Even with a standard weight line like this one. 6 weight rod, standard weight, 6 weight line. It's going just fine. Slow down. Let the line get behind you. Let it load the rod. See that? Recoil back. You know, and I'm not working hard at all. Got a fast rod and you're having difficulty with it, slow down. And then when you think you've slowed down enough, slow down some more. There you go. You see, the cast 40 to 50 feet went just fine, no haul. Very, very easy cast, no effort at all. The key was to go slow. And don't try to muscle the rod. Just let the rod do the work. Just a nice smooth casting stroke, come to a nice stop, off the line goes, and you can feel that load. There's no problem feeling load at all if you go slow. It's when you muscle them, things go wrong. And because they recover so quickly, if you initially muscle them and then start to slow down, the rod will recover to a resting state, and then you have no load and no feel, no nothing. And then you're thrashing like mad to try and get a cast out. And it was that initial shot of muscle which caused the problem. So don't do that. Be lazy, take your time. And as I said earlier, If you think you're going slow enough, slow down some more. You'd be surprised how slow you can go and still get a cast off. So there you go. Casting fast rods, no big deal. Trust me on that one. Cheers.